We're now going to take a look at the overridden activity methods on Create Options menu and on Options item selected. Now, in prior apps when we've used menus, the way the menu would get inflated is the user would touch the hard menu button on the device. This would result in a call to on Create Options menu, which would then inflate the corresponding menu, and the menu would get displayed on the screen. Now, here we have this tablet app running in Android 3.1, and I have it displayed on the screen for you here in the emulator. And remember that for the menu in our WeatherViewer app, we designated the one menu item should be shown in the action bar. And that means that on Create Options menu actually needs to be called as part of the setup of the activity. So when on Create gets called for the activity, you will also automatically get a call to on Create Options menu, so that any menu items that need to be inflated and displayed on the action bar can be displayed appropriately. And that's where this Add New City menu option is coming from in this app. So let's go back over to the code, and you can see for on Create Options menu, we get the menu inflator from the inherited method getMenuInflator. We then call the inflate method on that inflator and give it the ID of the particular menu XML file to inflate, and that's going to cause the items to be added into the menu object that is received as an argument by on Create Options menu. And again, in the context of a tablet app with an action bar, or in Android 4, in the context of a phone app or a tablet app with an action bar, that menu is going to potentially be displayed directly on the action bar. For any of the items that are listed to be as show as action, they will actually appear on the action bar, assuming there's room, of course. And then separately, remember, you could also see an icon in the upper right corner here, which is the overflow menu, in which menu items can be displayed as well. Now, we have only one item, menu item in this particular app, and in Options items, on Options item selected, we process what should happen when the user touches that menu item. We did do a test here to see if the item ID for whichever item is selected is the Add City item. If it is, we're going to show the Add City dialog by calling our Show Add City dialog method, which we'll look at in the next video, and then we'll return true. Otherwise, we will simply return false.